Hey, it's Freiberger, and I'm about to show you a sample episode of a show that we do on MotorTrendOnDemand.com that's called Roadkill Extra. It shows up every single weekday. It's got stuff like outtakes from shows, behind-the-scenes stuff, tech tips, you name it. You can see them all with a free trial at MotorTrendOnDemand.com.
So here it is, my 1967 Dodge D300 dually. The D300 was the designation for a one-ton truck, and I searched long and hard before I found this beauty. It was an old municipal truck. The 1967 was a transitional year. They changed the grille in late 67, and also, although the truck is very similarly styled to a 66, they transitioned to these regular style door handles, whereas the 66 version had a refrigerator door, kind of cam lock door handle. So I'm not that fond of that part of the truck. Those little details sometimes can make or break a truck, but overall, it's been good to me. Now, it may look like it's pretty clapped out, but I use this truck basically for hauling junk from the shop to the landfill. I mean, right now I've got pretty much a box full of stuff. I've got mufflers, exhaust manifolds, a couple of cracked cylinder heads, and just a whole bunch of junk that needs to go. So what could be better than this? And look at the size of that massive custom box. Would you believe I bought the truck already equipped with this beauty of custom workmanship? Inside, you'll see it's a little Spartan. I mean, it lacks some of the luxuries of a contemporary truck, but really it's got everything you need. I had the seat reupholstered. It's pretty tidy and nice. I mean, it could be spiffed up a little bit more, but I'm happy with it. Given its duty, it fits pretty well. So I'm gonna keep it unrestored. Let's talk about the mechanicals. I'm gonna show you what's under the hood before we take off for our test drive. Right here, we have the leaning tower of power, Chrysler's Slant Six. It's been really reliable. I think the engine had been rebuilt before I bought this truck, and never really had to do a thing to it once I got it tuned up. Backing it up is a new process NP 435 4-speed manual transmission. It's got the granny low gear that's not synchronized, and really you have to double clutch it into fourth to get a nice smooth shift. Overall, nothing racy, nothing exotic, but reliable as a brick. I've got a little bit of an exhaust leak. As a matter of fact, it kind of pains me to talk about it, but I had a complete exhaust system put in, and the guy routed the head pipe right into the front axle, and bam, it just started leaking because of interference. Well, I think it's probably about time for the road test. I'll take this for a little test drive, and I'll show you how it works. Be prepared to be amazed at the greatness. This transmission, you can't really speed shift. It's intended as a workhorse truck transmission. So to head to the landfill, I've got a good 30 or 40 mile drive over there and another 30 or 40 miles back. And it gets the job done. It's geared pretty nicely. Now, as a matter of fact, I've taken this thing all the way to West Tech Performance Group on a number of occasions when I had a lot of engines to pick up. Whoa, these brakes are not too good. That's not good at all. Went straight to the floor. Okay, I've got them pumped up now. I haven't driven this in quite a while. That was a little dangerous. Note to self, always do a brake check. Now, I'm gonna kind of run through the gears and speed shift it a little bit. I mean, there's a whopping 85 or 90 horsepower out of that Slant Six, and then we've got this granny low truck transmission, so don't expect anything too brutal here. But here goes. that's not bad. Oh, she doesn't want to go to third. There she goes. Third gear. Now, it's a little hard to control because, as you can see, there is a hell of a lot of play in the steering, like almost, well, half the turn. So, the secret is just a deft touch. You don't want to overcorrect, you just kind of play with the play, I guess. Whoa, brakes. Not good. Whoa, that really is bad. Something must be wrong with the brakes. It's a little scary. I wonder if I have a popped hose or wheel cylinder. I topped up the fluid, but wouldn't want to get into an accident. This thing is not road ready. You know, I might say it's not even road safe. I mean, we've got this brake issue, we've got the exhaust leak, putting fumes in the car, and then we've got all of this steering play. It doesn't have shock absorbers. And the brakes, as you can see, are pretty much non-functional. It does shift pretty nice. It's got a hydraulic clutch, believe it or not. Kind of an early application of a hydraulic clutch. I've got a little traffic coming up behind me. Oh yeah. I think I pretty much pumped all the juice out of the braking system, so I'm gonna have to beat a hasty retreat back home and try to fix the brakes. Now see, it's not synchronized in first gear. I think I can probably make it safely. I would say I would depend on the emergency brake, but in all likelihood, that's not gonna do much. I fully deployed the emergency brake and hasn't got much grab. So, I guess we're just going to have to conclude with this little short glimpse into the abilities of a 67 Dodge D300 one-ton. Well, at the moment you could call it a garbage truck. As I pumped the brakes furiously to make this turn. I really like the drive though. I like the driving position. I like the way the shifter works. I like the steering. Well, the steering wheel. I don't think I like the really slow steering. Now in lieu of brakes, I'm just going to use a little bit of downshifting action. There we go. If I was really good, I could drop her all the way in first, non-synchronized first gear. Just by double clutching it. Let's see if I can do that. Ah, that was pretty messy. Yeah. You really don't want to downshift into first. Okay. I'm just going to stop here to reflect on the experience of driving the D300. It's an old girl. She's seen better days. She's done a lot of work, you know, a lot of work since I've owned her. Could use a little bit of polishing up some of the rough edges, but overall, a very good truck. So that's our road test on a 1967 Dodge D300 one-ton dually. Now I'm going to put this thing away before it kills me, or somebody else.
If you need more Roadkill Extra, go sign up right now.